Hello guys and welcome back. Today I'm working on this 2003 Ford Fiesta. No crank, no start. It was towed in here. Let's see. Turn the ignition on. Anti-theft blinking. No mileage reading. And of course nothing happens. No crank. I did already a bit offline work. Here, this is a small relay box on top of the battery. I mean beside the battery. And there are two relays here. And this box was full of water. This is how the relays looked like inside here. It's a phenomenal construction. But these two relays have nothing to do with the problem now, because one of the relay is the high-speed relay for the cooling fan and the other is for the AC compressor. This, by the way, one important thing I forgot to say. The customer drove this car in hard winter time, no problem, parked it. Next morning battery was died, then he tried to jumpstart it and this problem appears as we have here. This is for background information for you. First make an auto scan of all the modules and see what codes I get. So, as you can see, the PCM is not listed here. That means I have no communication to the PCM. With the rest of the modules, not that much. Let's see what's inside the ABS. Set the ignition switch on. It is on. It is on again. How many questions? All the same. CAN error. Okay. But it doesn't say from where exactly. Let's go to the instrument cluster. Again, the same question. Yes, the ignition is on. Okay. Again, a CAN code and communication with the security system. PATS is this called, I think. So, communication errors and no communication to the ECU. I would say first I want to check power and grounds at the ECU. No, I do a simple basic check before. Let's make a voltage drop measurement between battery negative terminal to chassis. Ignition is on, by the way. Almost zero, that's fine. Check ohms. 1.6 ohm, it's okay for me. Do the same to the engine block. Let's see. .9 ohms. Fine, that's good. I checked the big fuses here off camera before. Here's no problem and also no crusties. Contacts here, all fine. Okay, at least I was able to open this connector on the ECU and I should know which pins which. They are labeled here. Okay, fine. Let's pull a wiring diagram. Nice, I found a pin layout of the ECU connector, but it's upside down. It's connector view and I cannot remove the connector because of this extra security screw inside here. Damn. So let's manage this anyways. Okay, here are two wiring diagrams for the PCM power distribution or power feed. Here is the main fuse at the battery junction box. Then it goes to the central junction box inside the car. This is the main PCM relay through fuse 16 down to the ECU on pin F9. This is a constant power, as you can see, terminal 30, and the ignition, the switched power, terminal 15, from the ignition switch down to pin F21 on the PCM, and these 4 pins are ground. So here's my setup. Test lamp, redneck style, as load, and parallel to the lamp my multimeter. Let's check the constant power on pin F9 first. Sorry for the black bars, maybe this is because my LED spot here. Okay, check pin F9. It's this one here, right on the top corner, and it must be orange yellow. This one here, and here goes nothing. What the heck? 0 ohms. I think this is not a good sign. Maybe we have a short here. Let's check the switched terminal 15 ignition switched voltage on pin F21, which is F21. Next to it. And this should be a green and yellow. Okay, I have power there. Battery voltage, that's fine. So definitely I have a missing power feed here on pin F9 that comes from fuse F16. And I think this fuse is blown and I have to find the short somewhere. Okay, I'm inside the car now, behind the glove box, and fuse F16, this one here, for the PCM, 3 amps. Let's pop this out and see what's up here. Definitely blown. Oh no. So we have a short somewhere. Let's find out where. Maybe just for kicks, critical thinking, I want to confirm the short to here, to this pin F9 on the ECU. I jump my test lamp to battery positive and see if my test lamp lights up bright. It's only a 3 amp fuse. There is not a hard short. Test lamp should be dim. Oh! I hear some action here and the test lamp doesn't light up. Oh! So the ohm reading now is dropping down, but it was not at 0, it was lifted up, so maybe it's only a fuse. Pop in a new fuse and let's see what happens. Unfortunately I only have a 5 amp fuse here. I pop that in. This is not a good example what I'm doing here. Always use the same rated fuse. And this is overrated, but I don't expect any explosion or fire here when I pop in this fuse. And as you've seen before, it seems not to be a short. I hear some relay clicks. That's a good sign. Let's see if I have communication to the ECU now. And of course, yes, my test lamp is light up. And I have battery voltage on pin F9. Good sign. Go to my scanner. Make an auto scan again. Oh, 5 errors in the PCM, but I have communication. Let's finish the scan and see what errors are there now. Auto scan is finished. Sorry for the glare. Jump into the ECU. Oh. Now do this. Oh, maybe I hit the wrong button. Oh. Some tests are going on. I don't want that. Let's see what the result is anyways. Whoa, what all this means. Invalid fuel tank level message. Power supply short to battery. Open circuit after system relay. What the hell? Go to the other menu. Air conditioning clutch relay circuit. This is clear because I have removed the relay. Remember how the relay looked before. Transceiver module signal not received. Maybe they are history codes. I cannot see, but erase them and see which comes back. For sure the AC compressor relay. Only this one. But I have to run the self-test again. But first let's see if I can start the car. With all this mess here. The mileage reading is back, by the way. Make an ignition cycle. Fuel pump relay. Okay. Car seems to run fine. Why is high beam on? Oh. Nice. Clear all codes again and make the self check again. Okay, let's do a quick erase. Now I have only one fault left in the PCM, which is the self-test, and I do the self-test again. Let's see the rattling action going on there. Everything is back together. Car runs. The only code left is it needs a test drive. Easy Sunday morning fix. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. And now what's the clue of this video? Remember, the reading on my ohm meter was 1 ohm between the missing power feed to the PCM and ground, and this indicates normally a short circuit, but it wasn't. Now the big breakthrough in this process was to swap the negative lead from the test lamp to the positive, and in this way the test lamp acts as a very light fuse to the missed power feed, and as you have seen, the ECU turned on. That means there is no real short. Otherwise, when there was a short, the test light would light up, because the ground is now the missing power feed. So I think about why this ohm reading was so low, and it can only be because discharged capacitors and maybe other components inside the ECU, and as soon you give a little current to this line, then the resistance will rise up and the short is no more visible. You can do this test on any other components if you want. Just you need maybe a stronger or more lamps to act as a fuse. It depends how much current you expect on the tested circuit. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.